I am your host, Frank Garay. I'm here with my co-host, Janice Jackson. Hi, Janice. How are you?
I'm fine. Happy New Year's.
Same to you. And it is the new year. And that's what we want to talk about here on the podcast today. We're still, Janice, coming out of the holidays. It's January 2024 that we're filming this. And we know going into the holidays, Janice, the winter holidays especially, things tend to slow down a little bit no matter what. This 2023, of course, we had a little bit of, a rate bump toward the end of the year there and whatnot, further slowing things down a little bit. But now all of a sudden rates have become pretty reasonable and are projected to get even better. Do we got to
Especially in an election year.
exactly? And then, so, what's your message to buyers right now? Like, if they've been kind of sitting on the fence, but now they're seeing rates come, should they wait longer for
No,
rates, or what are your thoughts? Let us know if you're a
no.
buyer.
I actually seen a meme this morning, and I wish I could have projected it on. And the woman screaming, and she has her phone, and she's got people in front of her and everything else, and she's saying, "This is your realtor screaming. It is time to buy a house." And the reason being is because, in my opinion, if someone's like, "Oh, the rates are too high," that's all right. Get the seller to do a 2-1 buy down.
Yeah.
Get something to hold on, because which basically could cost you nothing. Get some closing costs, because the idea of waiting another 6 months, I think you're going to see the rates are lower, and that complaint that we all had with all those buyers that are still on the fence, I'm paying 10, I'm paying 20,000 over, is going to be happening.
It's going to
So
happen
why?
again.
Absolutely. I see no indication of prices going down. I see rates going down. When I see rates going down, I see buyers flooding the market.
Hmm. Yeah. So once again, the buyer could be finding him or herself in that situation where it's like, God darn it, I can't get an offer accepted again, and I can't get closing costs, and I can't get anything like that because now it's become too competitive with too many buyers, and that's all because of waiting for let's be honest, waiting for what may or may not happen, right? We know the prognostication is that we should see rates steadily get improved through the 2024. But I tell you what, even right now, they're pretty reasonable in January of 2024, pretty affordable. It might be a lot smarter to go ahead and get in if you can, and then just, if you can, 6 months down the road, go ahead and pull the trigger on a refinance. But get in now while you can. Are you still seeing credits being offered by sellers in January of
Yes,
2020?
yes. In fact, we have a couple up on the board right now, but we're even still, we have extra commissions being paid. So there's a lot of advantages that are still happening right now.
Yeah. About what time of the year? Like, it's January. When do things typically start to turn around and go the other direction? Is it like
It's
February, March? Like?
Yeah, I always say the season's officially from March 1st to October
Uh,
31st.
uh,
And that's because people are getting their taxes, they're getting that refi.
hmm,
The tax investor is saying to them, "Hey, you got to do something. You're paying too much taxes. Buy a house. Do this or do that." And so I do see people that come out. There's a lot of incentives, even if someone doesn't have a down payment. There are grants that can be.
yep,
Maybe you can just speak a little on that, because there are ways to get in to a house with hardly no money down. Stop paying rent, own a home, own
that's
your
right.
future.
Yeah, in fact, there's a grant program. We've talked about it before, I think, on this program specifically for FHA, where the down payment is literally just given to the
Yeah.
buyer, and then as soon as the loan is closed, the transaction is closed, it disappears. It's
Just
gone, which opens up that buyer to do a FHA streamline refinance. About 6 months down the road, do a streamline. It's just a little bit of paperwork. There's no qualifying, literally no qualifying, no appraisals, any of that stuff. Little paperwork, you get it done. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think if you're a buyer right now and you're kind of just thinking, maybe honestly, Janice, some people, the rates were too high. They just couldn't qualify. But now maybe they're okay.
I agree. The prices going up, the rates going up. If someone wanted to sit back a little bit, fantastic, do that. I always say, if your head, your heart, and your gut all matches, then you do it. If it
Mm,
doesn't, if something's pulling at you, but if nothing else, try to weigh. Call Frank and see what the difference between your money that you're throwing in rent versus owning your home, and also being able to use a tax break, because that's really the only thing, that and medical, that there's only a few things you can
Right.
write off for. See what the benefit would be, because educate yourself. You'd be surprised when someone complains at me and says, oh my gosh, my landlord's moving my rent to $3,000. I'm like, wow, do you know you could own your own home for
Yeah.
$3,000 a month?
Yeah, possibly. Is inventory still a little sketch, a little low for us, or how you feeling about inventory?
I think it's growing a little bit, not a lot. We're
Yeah.
still, but also there's not a gazillion buyers out there. So there's kind of an equal,
Mm,
you're not putting an offer in and saying, oh, we've got, 15 other offers.
right.
You're
Right.
really actually right now, you're being it's very beneficial.
Okay, good. Well, good enough. Janice, you're serving, obviously you can refer people anywhere around the country, no matter where they're buying, but you're where you put your tent stakes is in Vacaville, Solano County, that immediate area, right? What's the best number for someone to reach you if they want to talk to you and get started?
707-372-2188.
Okay, so just to be sure, if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, need to write that down when you're driving. Please don't crash. But try to remember it. It's 707-372-2188. That's 707-372-2188. I would say start with Janice, have a chat with her. If it looks like maybe you want to do something, she'll put you in contact with me and my team, and we can help you on the other side, the financing side. But great. That would be the number to call, Janice Jackson, for all of your home buying or selling needs.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Frank. It was
You're
wonderful to speak with you.
you too, as always. And we'll be back again here shortly. We'll do it all over again. So catch up with you later, Janice. Have a good one.
See you soon.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
for the rest of you, we'll catch you guys here again next time on the Buy and Sell Real Estate Podcast, California, Vacaville. We'll catch up with you all later. See you. Bye-bye.